Hello, everybody. Welcome to my webinar. I'm Danielle Mitchell, and I'm an international marketing strategist. And I am so happy to be going down this journey with you on how to make money with marketing. So first, who am I? Who is this girl? Why are we here? So I am Danielle Mitchell, and I have lived and breathed marketing for the past 9 years since I graduated college. I went to school for marketing. I went to school at the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana for marketing, then interned at L'Oreal, and then worked for a number of years at Coca-Cola. After I left Coca-Cola, I left to start my own brand, which is Average Black Girl. And so with Average Black Girl, one of our main pain points and focuses on is to help grow and scale small to medium-sized businesses, helping them to create marketing strategies that work, that generate leads, and that are helping to convert to sales. And so that is what I'm here to talk to you about. So throughout my journey, my career, I've seen that there are 6 pillars in marketing that work for virtually everybody. This is going to work for your high ticket items. This is going to work for your products. This is going to just work for you. So the first point is your transformation offer. Your transformation offer is something that I'm super excited to dive into because there's a lot of mistakes that I see a lot of people making. So we're going to talk about what doesn't work and what works and the why. Then we're going to talk about the audience. So once you have your transformation offer, you need to figure out who your audience is. And a lot of people, after going through this exercise, are going to be excited and surprised that their audience is probably multiple, right? You think that you can have one product or one ad for everybody, and that's not the case. But now we're going to dive deep and you're going to understand why it's not the case. And then we're going to talk about the automation system. So I know you see it because I see it. Every time I get on social media, specifically Facebook and Instagram, there are all these ads, all these offers, join my freebie, join my webinar. I mean, that's how you got here, right? But there's a method to the madness. Majority of that stuff is on autopilot, and I'm going to show you how to do the same. Because people are not sending emails reminding you of their webinar. People are not sending emails saying, hey, thanks for subscribing or joining. Here's your free offer. All of that is on autopilot, so I'm going to show you how to do the same. Then we're going to talk about some marketing must-haves. A lot of times people get stuck on social media and on marketing in general because they don't have a long strategy. They get boosts of energy, and those are normally based out of outside issues. So I might need to pay a bill, so now I'm super motivated. And then once that bill is paid, I'm back to kind of going all in or all out, depending on where I'm at in life. And what you want to do is you want to have a strategy that regardless if you're having a good day or a bad day, you're going to continually and consistently push whatever it is that you're working on. And we're going to work on some of my favorite platforms. And we can touch on a couple popular ones, but in my masterclass, we're going to touch on all of them. And then second to last is going to be email marketing. So email marketing, I feel, doesn't get as much love as it should because social media and the followers and everything is what's popping right now. But honestly, they go hand in hand. The more followers you have, the more people on your email list you should have as well. And email is important because this is something that you can fully control. You can control how often you're talking to these people, how often they see you. With the algorithm, you can't really control that. You can try with posting when it's supposed to and the best time and if it's on brand. But with email, you can guarantee and with consistency how often people are communicating with you. And last but not least, if you got hacked for your social media or something crazy happens and everything just came tumbling down and you had to start over, you wouldn't be starting completely over because you'd have your email list. And lastly, we're going to talk about affiliate marketing because affiliate marketing is something that is for everybody. A lot of people think that affiliate marketing is just for the celebs and Fashion Nova, but there's really so much more to that. And we're going to really dive into what that looks like and what that looks like for you, for your brand, or for your lifestyle, honestly. So first, we have to go ahead and do the disclosure. Yes, I'm one of those people. I know I'm not talking to people that are watching this video, that are on my webinar, or that have seen this on YouTube. I know that you're not one of those people. I know. But for those that may not be part of the above average crew, or maybe seeing me for the first time, I need to put in this disclosure. It takes work and consistent effort to get the results you desire. A commitment to continue your marketing strategy, building your confidence, and putting yourself out there has to happen for you to see the results you want. So if you're shy, or if you're one of those people that, really don't have the time, you're going to have to find the time, because as you're building this small business, you are your brand. And so we have to kind of change our mindset and be guaranteed and kind of really committed to putting ourselves out there. So now we're going to talk about what are the 6 pillars. And so before I get into it for real, I want to kind of showcase a little bit of what this is leading up to. So for me, I am touching all the surface level of what these 6 pillars are. But I have a program that is for 6 weeks, and it is $600. Payment options are available. If you click the offer deal below, you will see that. But each week, we are going to dive deep into this and perfect these different pillars for your brand or business. So if you are like, I need more, I'm definitely happy and thankful to go down that path with you. So now let's get into it. Okay, the transformation offer. A lot of times people mess up. One of the biggest mistakes is that they showcase the offer, but they don't showcase the transformation that goes with the products, right? You must create an offer that takes a person from A to C. I need to know that, hey, if I follow your regimen, or if I buy your product, or if I get your course or your service, I'm going to go from here. And at the end, you're saying that you're going to know what to do on marketing online. You're going to understand the tools and platforms. You're going to have the solid foundation to build your marketing strategy. You need to know that that is what is guaranteed. And I'm going to be in that different platform. I'm going to be in that different space once it's over. So there's a few different things. Point 1 is the transformation offer has to have a starting point and an end result. So you need to tell me that you know where I'm at, and that you're meeting me where I'm at. So you're saying, hey, I know that you are on social media and you are trying, but I can guarantee that at the end, you will be on social media and thriving because you know the tools, you know the strategy, you know the consistency that you need to be one of those people that are making noise, gaining leads, and building your business and your clientele. If you are a hair product, you can say, I know that after maybe 3 washes, you will now no longer struggle with having dry hair. Or by using this regimen, mean that you will no longer struggle with having dry hair. This is why tutorials and like product reviews and all those beauty influencers are so important, because people need to know how to properly use the products. Because it's a lot of times where people are using a product and not using it correctly, and now they're not getting those results, and now they're no longer a believer of yours, and they're no longer a fan, because you said that I would get one end result and I didn't get it. So either it doesn't work for me or I did it wrong. So how can you combat that? How are you helping? Are the directions on the back? Are you leading people to a video? Are you helping people as you go? That is what that transformation offer is going to be for a product. If you are a clothing brand, are you saying after you put my clothes on, these digs, I'm going to feel like the queen that I am, or I'm going to turn heads, or I'm going to feel good against my body. Whatever it is that you're saying, you're not just saying, hey, I put a lot of effort into styling this, and this looks good on me, so it'll look good on you. No, you want to say this will look good on this body type, and I can guarantee, or here's the before and after if I'm a styling consultant, or this is the before and after if I'm a organizer. There's so many different ways that this can work, but now that your brain is thinking, I'm excited for you to figure out what that transformation offer is going to be for you. And if you are a higher ticket item, you want to map out that journey, right? If we're talking about a course or a program or a masterclass or whatever it is that you're working out, what is that journey? What am I getting week 1? What am I getting day 3? Where am I at week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8? Or is this a 6-month program? Like, where am I, so that I know that we are moving along and that I'm getting the results that I should be getting? I'm on track. And 2, I'm not being taken advantage of. It just makes everybody more clear and understanding on what they're getting. 3, you want to make sure that you provide results along the way. A lot of times, especially for these things that may be a little bit more techy or a little bit more technical, in depth, higher voltage of brain power, there is not a lot of wins along the way. It's like, stay with your head down for 4 weeks, and then boom, week 5 you have something. And a lot of people can't work like that. People need wins as they go. If you can do them weekly or every 3 days or something, great. Why? Because that keeps the morale up. That makes me feel like, oh, I can do this. I'm doing something. I'm going to be successful in this. And now that's pushing me to keep going. But if I feel like, man, I don't know where I'm at, I'm confused, I don't know if I'm winning, I don't know if I'm losing, I don't know what's going on, that's how people drop off. And your people dropping off is not going to help you, because now you're not going to get your end review. You're not going to get that referral that they're getting from their friends. You're not going to get a lot of things that you are expecting because people have fallen off. So you don't want to do that. You actually want to figure out how you combat that. And then number 4 is just a bonus tip. Bonus tip is to add additional sessions if people are confused. An additional consulting session or strategy session will help you to guarantee that you have that 100% success rate that you're looking for. Having additional tools and help is also helpful as well. Why? Because people want to, feel like they're getting a good deal. So like for my program, you're going to be able to get not only the weekly calls with me, which is the consulting part, but you're also getting online courses that I've recorded for different platforms. You're also going to be able to get workbooks and worksheets that I've created to help you along the way. So you're getting a lot of value, more value than that $600 that is the price point. And that's going to make people feel good. And that's going to make people want to continue on, because they're like, I don't feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I feel like I'm getting a lot of stuff. Let me just move forward and implement so that I can get the results that I know that I want. The next thing is going to be the audience. So the audience, a lot of people talk about the audience, they focus on the demographic, and that's it. And I'm telling you that is a huge miss. In fact, only focusing on the demographics, you can tell who does that versus people that go into the psychographics. That is literally the difference between a have and a have not, as far as how well a marketing or an ad campaign is going to be. And we're going to tell you why. So 1, what is demographic? Demographic is your age, your gender, your location, your household income. What you need, and that's great as a starting point, what you need is the psychographic. You need the psychographic because the psychographic breaks it down. What are my attitudes or aspirations? What am I striving to? What is my goal for 2020? Is my goal for 2020 to finally be in a place where I'm consistently generating leads and consistently growing my followers, and I know what I'm doing, I don't feel confused and frustrated? Is that what my 2020 goal is? Or is my 2020 goal that I want to be in a committed relationship? or a healthy relationship? Or is my goal that I want to be in a situation where I have my voice in my marriage? Those are three different people that could all be the same age, the same gender, live in the same city, and may have the same household income. So you have to dive deeper into that. You also, what are their beliefs? Am I spiritual? Am I Christian? Am I Catholic? Am I Muslim? Those are a little bit different because that's going to now lead you to your pain points. When you talk about somebody's pain points, you're talking directly to them. And when you know their beliefs and their psychographics, you can also talk in their slang or their language. You can say, sis, let me teach you how to get a man. Or sis, let me teach you how to fight fair. Or sis, let me teach you how to finally grow and scale that brand you've been working on. Or I can say, the working woman never has enough hours in the day. But here I'm going to give you back 8 hours a week by using these tools or using this system. Now I'm speaking to somebody that's like, wait, that's me. I don't have enough hours in the week and I have so much stuff on my to-do list and I'm frustrated and overwhelmed, but I'm going to keep pushing my brand or pushing what I'm looking for. That is good because that is different than just saying, hey, you should buy my products because it's great. Or, hey, this is the workbook that every entrepreneur needs. Like, you're speaking to everyone, so you're really speaking to no one. And number 4 is you want to tie in your pain points and your psychographics and your demographics with your offer. Why, now that you're talking about the pain points of what I'm talking about, is your product the solution to the issue that we're talking about? Tell me why. Connect it together, and there you have what's going on. And so again, like I said, your product may be for a couple of different people. You need to tweak it. How you're talking and also what's your price point is going to be different if you're at somebody, if you're at a corporation, right? If Chase Bank calls you and says, hey, I need you to go ahead and present. We're going to bring you in for 3 months to help our employers with their conflict resolution. That's going to be different than if you're talking to a stay-at-home mom. And the price point should be different as well. Just saying. And the next pillar is going to be the automation system. So collecting your leads should be on autopilot, and we're going to show you how to do that. So when it comes to the automation system, there are 2 tools that people are using. The tools are either going to be lead pages or ClickFunnels. For what this platform is that you're looking at, if you sign up for my webinar, I'm using ClickFunnels. So we're going to really focus on one of two of those items because we are here to literally, like I said, compete with everybody, with the best of them. And this is what they're using. After we decide the platform that you want to use, then we're going to talk about the journey, right? So every journey can be different. So for my larger, higher ticketed items, I have the webinar and I'm explaining to you my teaching style, giving you a snippet of what I'm learning, all types of stuff, right? But for a lower ticketed item, you don't need all that. I mean, if you want to, great, but you don't need all of that. You can say, hey, get my workbook, and then, oh, here's my course. Go ahead and get my LinkedIn course. Boom, that's it. Or I just may want to just get leads and say, hey, join my, get the workbook and give me your email. And now I'm growing, right? So it all kind of makes sense. So again, I want to reiterate that not every journey needs to be long. Some journeys can be super short. Even if you're selling products, like you can have a lead page or a ClickFunnels with the products, and it could just be like, here, buy my sweatshirt or buy my t-shirt, and then give them an email sequence to go along with it. And that could be your automation system. Another way can be if they bought something, maybe you could put them in, upsell them on a subscription-based product where they're getting a product weekly or monthly or quarterly, whatever works for you. Long journeys, though, longer, more intense journeys are recommended for higher ticketed items. So definitely want to put that out there. And then there's marketing must-haves. So marketing must-haves are for every platform. And I'm excited to show you what they are. Marketing must-haves are a couple of things. One, consistency. I'm here to tell you that consistency is more important than the content. It really is, because of the algorithm and because of all that noise. So if you're one of those people that are like, it has to be perfect, and then you're still working on something and it hasn't gone out and it's been a month, I'm going to let you know that you're going to want to go ahead and just put it out there, even if it's been a week. I've had people and clients that have waited a month to put out a newsletter because they were just tweaking it back and forth, tweaking. And then their competitors are out here sending weekly newsletters or two times a week newsletters. And so they are so focused on the content that they don't understand that other people are doing numbers around them, circles around what they're doing. And I have to say to myself too, sometimes I'll be in a situation where I have like a really great project or a really great client. And so I'm working a lot with them, and then my social media like declines. And it's not that I, am not qualified, but other people are running numbers around me at certain times because of what I'm doing and the amount of time that I have to give. That's just that. Now, having a monthly strategy, we're going to dive into what a monthly strategy looks like. So we are going to create one for you, but then we're also going to give you a tool that allows you to continue on creating it so that you can create a yearly content. And then you're at a place now where you're able to bring a virtual assistant on and give them the tools and tasks that they need. So some of the stories that I've heard from people, I'll give you an example. There are some social media platforms going out where they're charging $700 for them to post one time a day. And although that's not bad as far as they are saying what they're going to deliver, you're not being taken advantage in that way. You're just not going to get the results you need because you understand that if somebody's posting on Instagram one time a day, that's not enough for you to break the noise, especially if they're just posting. With Instagram, you're going to need to use IGTV. You're going to need to use your stories. You're going to need to use video sometime and break it up. You're going to need to figure out what that looks like for you and how that works. Are they using filters? Are you using the Lightroom preset? What does your feel and flair look like? If you don't know, how can you then give it to someone else? And if they're just posting on the grid and not using any of those other platforms, then you're not actively using what Instagram is made for. And you're at the bottom of the totem pole because everyone around you in your industry is. Now, for LinkedIn, you don't need to do all that. For LinkedIn, you can post maybe 3 times a week. And you can start creating articles. But we can then work together to figure out what kind of articles. What are the themes? What are the 3 things that you're going to be known for? What are you the expert in? How are you giving your content? Are you doing videos? Are you doing posts? Are you doing a mix? So those are some of the things that we could handle and we would figure out. For Instagram, I have a 365-day calendar that I go off of so that I know exactly what I want to talk about, and I have prompts so I don't have to think, because that's a lot of the issues and stopping points for a lot of people. It's like, okay, what am I talking about today? I don't want to be boring, but I want to be not repetitive because I want to sell my product, but I don't want to be too repetitive where people are like, does she ever talk about anything else? So here it allows you to give a little bit of both. Now we're going to talk about email marketing. Again, like I said before, if everything fell apart, you would have your email list. So with email marketing, we're going to focus on a few things. One, your CRM tool. So people are not getting emails and then put them onto Excel documents. You are using tools that are able to capture for you. And then you're able to put them into different lists and break them down depending on what you have purchased. Then you need to figure out what your strategy is. Now, when you post, you should be getting people to sign up for your email list. Now, most people are selfish, so I don't want to just give you my email list to stay up to date on latest updates. That's so old. People like, subscribe for the latest updates. Like, I don't care about you when I'm subscribed to your updates. What's in it for me? Again, what's in it for me? That is where that free offer, that freebie works. And when you created your journey, you now understand how that's going to be aligned. When you have that journey with that email marketing, now is the time for you to figure out, okay, how often do I want to email people when they first sign up? When you first sign up, email them a little bit more often than what you would. You want to talk about who you are, your products and offering services, why you're different from everybody else, maybe throw in some reviews from past clients, a whole thing. But from there, maybe you want to get them to just, hey, I want you to sign up for my discovery call. Because once I'm on the phone, I can sell. I can also figure out what your price point is. We can figure out something that works for the both of us. We can maybe customize your packages. All that can happen on the phone. So what is your strategy to get these people from stranger to on the phone with you? That's where email marketing comes in. You also, in your email marketing, don't want to also make it all about you. So you want to be adding some value adds to that, whether that's, hey, here's more content that you can get on my YouTube video, or here's more content that you can get from a value add. There's so many different things that you could do. You just want to figure out what those are. And then once you figure out what those are, then you could figure out what the content consistent strategy is. Maybe you're posting every Wednesday, or maybe on the first of the month, you're getting CEO tips. There's so many different ways that we can work it out, but we just have to work it out and have a plan, and then you have to stick to that plan. And then 4, you never want to forget that you're supposed to always be preparing to sell. Yes, people want to know about you. You want to talk about your brand. You want to talk about your values and your mission and incorporate your core value. But at the end of the day, you also want to make sure that you are always preparing to sell, either massaging them to come to your next event or to subscribe to your latest YouTube video, because those count too. Subscribers and views and watch time equals money. Or you want to partner and get one of your affiliate tools. Like, there's something that you can always be doing, but it always doesn't have to be like one thing. And so we're going to figure out and work together on what that looks like. And the last thing that we're going to dive into is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is great because literally anything can be affiliate marketing. So yes, if you want your own Fashion Nova code, you can get that. You can get that right now. But you can also have your own Amazon affiliate store. There's also tools. So I actually have an entire tool resource guide on my website. So if you go to Average Black Girl and just go to resources tab, it's right underneath there, or you can just /best dash resources dash bloggers, and it's right there as well. Share a Sale is another big one. Like, if it doesn't have its own affiliate program, I guarantee that they've kind of gone through Share a Sale to do it. And then I have an affiliate program. If people are like, wait, what? Yes, I have my own affiliate program. If you go to aboveaverageuniversity.teachable.com, those are where you can sign up for my affiliate program. And you get 30%. So mine is a huge affiliate commission, and the cookies last for 365 days, so an entire year. So if you send a link to someone and they purchase 6 months from now, you still get that 30%. And I have a variety of courses that have a variety of price ranges. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. Lifestyle. So lifestyle affiliate marketing counts as well. And I mean everything from cooking, cookware, all types of stuff. So I don't want you to just think, oh, it has to be something techie, or if it's not on Amazon, it doesn't count. That's not true. There are so many different options. The opportunities are literally endless. And as you start growing traffic, you can then pitch your Instagram for different partnership programs as well. So I'm on a whole bunch of different ones. Social Fabric is one that I've been able to partner with large brands with and keep going. And then also having free trials and free samples is another way to partner. And so some of them you can start as you get bigger, you can reach out to them yourself and say, hey, this is my audience, this is their demographic, this is their medium level income, this is their percentage of my audience that are men versus female. And this is something that I think would be great. I would like my own discount code or free trial or something like that. And that works really well for a lot of different things. And I've seen that from people that are on YouTube to people that are on Instagram to even through my email marketing. I'll get free trials and discount codes and contests and concerts, all sorts of things. So the opportunity literally is endless. Now I want to talk about the offer. So again, Marketing Makes Sense. This is a 6-week program where each week we are focusing on one of the pillars. We are perfecting it, and we are making sure that we're completing it before moving on to the next thing. You're getting weekly consulting calls with me, and you're also getting a whole bunch of extra supporting materials. You're getting online courses, you're getting worksheets, you're getting tools, anything that you need to be successful. Again, like I said, I've been working in marketing for 9 years. I worked with so many different clients, ranging from working in hair and beauty to tech to any and everything in between. And these pillars work for everybody. So I would love to work with you. If you haven't already, go ahead and, book that discovery call. And I will look forward to having you be a part of the Above Average crew and the community. I would love to work with you. If you have any questions, you can feel free to go ahead and email me at danielle@averageblackgirl.com. And here are some of my channels. So I would love to connect with you on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. It's all Average Black Girl. All right. Well, thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.